I found this very interesting video from Coolio, the rapper Coolio. I don't know if you guys know who Coolio is. I'm an old guy. He's a rapper more from my times. But he was calling out an MMA fighter, or I guess an aspiring MMA fighter, Mighty Mouse. My understanding, he has 359,000 subscribers. He does like the backyard brawls or whatever. Yeah, everybody knows Gangster's Paradise, yeah. But from Backyard Brawls, and there was an interesting call out. Now, his full call out is like almost 12 minutes, so I'm not going to watch that, but you are more than welcome to jump into, like, you know, look Coolio up on here to watch it. But there's like a snippet from that, like, Def Needles cut up, which I think kind of rounds out the overall issues with this person here. So let's give it a watch.
Your past means something. There's certain shit that you do that you don't get no motherfucking pass for. You don't get no fucking pass for fucking with no fucking kids. You don't get no pass for that.
Oop.
No.
I guess I should have listened.
Pass for that.
So yeah, just obviously he was messing around with kids.
Like I said.
Yeah. This guy was messing around with kids. When he was 19, I think he engaged with a 14-year-old.
Snitches. Fake motherfuckers. People who steal from old people. People who fuck with kids.
Someone in my chat saying that's why he got kicked off of Street Beefs. I didn't know that.
You get no pass from me. Motherfuckers who steal from their homies, you get no pass from me. Motherfuckers who beat up their baby mama and shit, you get no pass from me. Fucking cowards. Wow. My real detector is broke. I need help. I need help. My real detection system is broke. I don't know. I don't even know what to do. Like I just can't trust no more. I'm gonna have to keep somebody around me who I know their real detection system ain't broke.
From listening to this, it sounds like he may have liked this MMA fighter at some point, and then when he found out these allegations, he started hating. Like it was a quick flip, which I completely understand. I agree with everything he's saying.
Mine obviously broke. Man, I'm so fucked up right now. Motherfucker try to involve me in some bullshit, my nigga. Trying to tarnish my good motherfucking West Coast name. Boy.
I didn't realize how many, well,
you know how fucking hard I work for this shit, my nigga?
Jesus Christ. I think for the sake of my stream, I should probably stop. But I agree with everything he's saying, of course. Now, when you look into it, somebody actually put together, they compiled an entire document. Right here, it's the Mighty Mouse situation, right? There's an entire document with like all the arrests and like a ton of information, like in a whole analysis. There's a ton of stuff here, which I'll put it in the description of this video. But basically, as you go through this entire thing, as you read through this, it seems that the charges are real, and he was. We'll look through this summary. Well, let me read some of it to you. Okay, this is an essay to place everything. Just because I got tired of copying and pasting all the time, putting links and things that people weren't actually going to follow, this should hopefully give you all the details in one place. This is a publicly available information. Nothing here implied about the accuracy of said document, but this is what is free, publicly available court records, sex offenders registration, newspaper articles. Click any link to get the source. So Mighty Mouse, his real name is Christopher Wayne, I don't know how to, like, Yarborough, is an inspiring MMA and boxer fighter out of Virginia. In the last few years, he has been involved with Street Beefs. Let me just do this, because I'm fucking old. An organization I have helped support. It is an organization which attempts to settle beefs by letting people fight in unsanctioned events and attempts to squash things, with all agreeing that in the end, after that, Mighty Mouse was at one time a very visible in every way possible member of the group and used to promote his own potential fight career. If you see me share the contents of heavily tattooed individuals doing workouts, etc. on my social media, that's who this is. So really quick, I guess this is who this guy this is who this guy is. This camera's all sweaty. Well, not a great example of what we're supposed to, but you understand. You could see in here. This is who this guy is here, right? Something happened here, right? So, right from the start, there was talk of sexual offense in his past, and he readily admitted he was in the penitentiary for many years. Upon questioning, his version of facts was that this was a gang-related thing, whereas the gang he was in was pimping out the mother of the victim, and this fell under the same statute in Virginia, carnal knowledge. Also, the original offense, according to his version, was in 1998 when he would have been 19, and he allegedly violated some conditions in 2008, which led to his arrest and sentencing at this time. As despicable as this all is, most of us presumably chalked it up to a dumb 19-year-old getting involved with a gang, getting caught on something nasty, and did time for it. As recently as 2 days ago, he put up a video stating this again. He's since deleted it. Recently, some of his behavior led to a break with street beefs. That's when I remembered the explanation at the time didn't really make much sense to me, so did some digging. One bit of evidence: if you're lying and easily found in public information, never piss off a computer geek. So this is all the information. Now, you could look through this yourselves. I'll put the link in there, but let's go through the analysis. So, based on all this data, here is what we know. He pled guilty to a violation of Virginia State Statute 18.2-63. That is carnal knowledge of child between 13 and 15 years old. By the way, it's below 15, so she can only be 14 at the most. Here is the statute link above. I'm not entirely sure what... So right now, I'm not 100% sure if he slept with the person or... Oh, apparently he slept with the person based on that information. Or if he just pimped them off, which is both still terrible. Let's continue. If any person carnally knows without use of force a child 13 years of age or older, but under 15 years of age, such person shall be guilty of Class 4 felony. If any person carnally knows without the use of force a child 13 years of age or older or under 15 years of age consents to sexual intercourse, and the abused is a minor, and such consenting child consenting is 3 years or more the user's juror. Accused junior. The accused shall be guilty of a Class 6 felony. If such consenting child is less than 3 years, the accused junior, the accused shall be guilty of a Class 4 misdemeanor. In calculating whether such child is 3 years or more, a junior of the accused minor, the actual dates of birth of the child and the accused respectively shall be used. For the purposes of this section, a child under the age of 13 years shall not be considered a consenting child, and carnal knowledge includes the acts of sexual intercourse, cunnilingus, fellatio, analingus, anal intercourse, and animate and inanimate object sexual penetration. None of that is a pimping charge. Anything having to do with prostitution is covered in these different statutes. See the links above. His core papers show a Class 4 felony, so that means he had an option A above. He keeps saying that the original offense in 1998... Where is that? It shows the offense in 2008, an arrangement that he failed to appear, which the felony is contempt of court for failure to appear. This is a violation of a particular statute. Then his counsel withdrew in October 2008. Then again on the 20th, again the charge, different lawyer. Then he eventually pled guilty on March 3rd, 2009. He got sentenced to 10 years with 6 suspended and 5 years probation, which he terminated in March 12, 2018. If, as he claims, this was a pimping charge from 1998 and he violated the conditions, and that's what 2008 messes about, then I have a question. Was he charged with the wrong crime and pled guilty to carnal knowledge with a 13 to 14-year-old when he didn't do it but was pimping out the mother? He violated conditions in 2008 and was arrested for that. And got, in 2008, an arrangement. Pre-trial motions no-showed because he was still out, arrested again, had 2 counsels withdraw, another counsel appointed, then pled guilty. Since when do condition violations get all that just for the condition violation? On top of that, the newspaper article at the time of the arrest clearly lists, just like the court documents, the reason for the arrest and when he took offense, and when the offense took place, no mention of any charge in 1998. Unless the court documents, sex offender registration, and newspaper articles all got it wrong, and there's also paperwork for a 1998 offense which no one can find, nor will Mouse produce, nor is there anything else under his name in the culprit I don't know how to pronounce that, circuit court, then this is what happened. As far as the dumb 18-year-old nonsense, cut the shit. As of present writing, August 14, 2009, the sex offender registration renewed a few weeks ago shows current age at 41. Court records show date of birth. Easy arithmetic gives us the date of birth is 07/31/1978, which makes him, at the time of the offense, in February 2008, 29 years old. That is the age in which he committed those acts on a 14-year-old. Wow. So that's quite a bit of information. So what I'm getting out of this is that this individual claims that when he was 19, he had based on gang-related issues, he had to pimp out a mother. But then it seems like what actually happened is when he was 29 years old, he had sex with a 14-year-old. So based on all this information, this guy is like a legitimate pedophile predator, and it's disgusting. Here's what really bothers the fuck out of me. It seems like nowadays everything can just be chalked up to, well, I was part of a gang, so that's why I did it. And while I understand getting wrapped up in a gang and then you have to do things with gang related, what happened to like honor amongst thieves, so to speak? What happened to gangs keeping like innocent civilians out of it? Just the fact that these gangs are even pimping people out is disgusting. Like, I mean, it's fucking disgusting. It really just, I don't get it. I really just don't understand it. So, yeah, turns out this guy likes kids. Well, unless, I guess, all of the newspapers and everything are wrong about it. Hey everyone, if you liked that video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow my Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and TikTok. All links are in the description. Also, check out my Patreon if you'd like to support me even more than you already do. Thank you so much, everyone. I love you all.